Welcome to what will hopefully be a very lucky Escape from the Dreamlands, episode 13. I'm Jordan, she, her.
I'm Ben, gamer, him.
I'm Chris, she, her.
And I'm Selena, them, they.
And this gamer girl would love to hear the recap of what happened last week. Selena, please.
King's Log, Day 7, Episode 13. Abyss horrors are sniffing around every corner, hungry for our blood. After trial and error, we learned the only way to traverse the abyss is to maintain concentration on our destination. While hiding our presence from an ancient white dragon, we found a new companion, Hatchet. Now we resume our adventure in deciphering a message in the ash. Quote, 40 paces north, in Ozra's script. Ben, pretty please resume this adventure, please.
I sure will. And just for the audience, my voice might sound a little rough. I am recovering from COVID. And so, Selena, if you could do a, flashback to when I predicted this last episode, like a psychic. The three of you sneezed upon. This monster is not COVID compliant. D. In any case, you guys have just found a message left in this coded message designed by Ozris. And you know that it reads, 40 paces north. And you also know what direction north is.
I'm guessing north is back the way we came?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to need someone to stick with me real quick with a real good grasp of the tower so I can turn my back and see what the hell Ozris left in the ash.
Renee, you and me, let's look at this tower.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Kaylin is also going to look at the tower. As I'm like, please help me.
Pretty sure Kaylin can't make those checks.
Kaylin can look at the tower, but Kaylin can't hold focus for the group. But you guys, the rolls have already been made. Ursa has focus, so does D, but D can choose to break it to turn around.
Well, I guess I could also just continue focusing on the tower and walk backwards 40 paces.
Yeah, what do we need me to focus on? Because I've been helping a lot with that.
When we look north, does the cave entrance seem close?
Yes.
Similar.
The entrance to the grotto is similar to the other three sort of landmarks down here.
Okay. I'm going to take 40 careful steps backwards, making sure not to trip.
Okay. You walk backwards for 40 steps, and eventually you step past another little section on the ground that has been marked with the symbol for X.
While not taking my eyes off the tower, D is going to start some digging.
Alright. Spend a few minutes digging until you eventually feel like a small wooden crate. Probably a foot by a foot by a foot.
I pull it out.
Alright, you yank out this crate.
And
it has a hinged side that can flip open. And you flip it up, I assume, and just feel around inside.
Yeah, while I'm walking back to the group.
Alright. There's a bag inside of it.
Okay, I will not reach.
Is what you feel.
I will not reach into the bag, just in case it has marbles, and just in case one of those marbles is my own.
Sounds good. Yeah, you walk back over to the group, holding a box and in that box, a bag.
I have a goodie box. Let's get to the tunnel. So I can see what's inside. So we can all see what's inside.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Probably quickly.
Let us get another round of concentrations from, I think is it everyone other than Lorelei attempting this?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Rolling. Oh, look, a natural 20 on this concentration. Check.
Hey,
That's
natural
where
20.
I want it. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, both of you. Nice.
No one is losing concentration.
Nice. And then can I get just a d20 from Lorelei?
Yeah, absolutely. Your d20 is coming up. Sorry. Right. Here we go. A 16.
16. Up ahead, you see a wooden shack. The door is a little bit open, swinging on its hinges. And in general, the construction of this seems to be not great. There's like you can see like nails like half still sticking out, or like pieces of wood just sort of leaned against a frame. And yeah, a door that's just like swinging slightly open.
Well, that doesn't look haunted at all. I don't think there could be any ghosts or ears or noses or anything in there.
Well, do you want to take a look and see what is in there then?
Me?
I mean,
No, I have a very important job to do.
well, we're the ones looking at the tower.
Well, I'm the one looking at the other thing.
Well, this is another thing.
Renee, how are you feeling?
I can go with you. These two are focused on it, so I can just accompany you.
I mean, we're going to stand right next to the door. Like, we're still doing that.
To maintain concentration, I will not be going up to this house.
You could move stealthily. I can't help with that, but maybe you could look first, quietly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sneak on up. I think that's a good plan. So
All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
I'm gonna get really low, crouch on down, start getting ready, and it's a dirty 20.
All right. So you approach this house. The door just very slightly open. As you as slowly and quietly as you can open it, it makes this like low, like, and you peek inside. You immediately smell like a meaty scent. And you see that in this like small single room cabin out here, there is like basically a campfire on the ground with a cauldron of stew, and a cot in the corner, and you see this like person in the cot just like fully conked out, like arm hanging off. He looks to be like in his early 20s with like shaggy sandy blonde hair, and you see that he has like a little panpipe that he is like holding to his chest as he sleeps.
Oh. Okay. Well, I kind of want to I just think I want to go in there and I want to tap him on his shoulder.
All right. Yeah, you walk over, you tap his shoulder. At first, he just like goes, and then you see him wake up and go, oh, huh, and then go, oh, I've guessed. Okay. And he like swings out of the cot and grabs his panpipe and does like a doodle and says, welcome, weary traveler. I'm Guide, and I'm here to help you. How can I help you on this fine day?
Well, that's excellent. I was just wondering about a guide or a friendly face. So
That's me.
we here are traversing the abyss. I hope you don't mind. And I'll kind of shout back to like the outside and be like, "Hey, you can come in. Unless you're looking. Maybe one of you stay outside. Somebody come in here. I've made a friend.
I'll go in
I'll
As
stay
the-
out
Okay.
there.
as the pure
right.
charisma guy. I'm sauntering up in there. I saunter in like a cowboy, just like a Howdy, partner.
Oh, hello.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm Guide. It's good to meet you.
Well,
the
pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh?
Yes, this is King Ursa. I'm Lorelei, and we are just trying to make our way through here. It's a little bit difficult, as you may know.
I do know, and I have set up here in order to help the weary mud people travel through this strange land.
Do you know Mortis?
Nope.
Okay. What about Shepherd?
Who's that?
Do you know Shepherd?
Yes, I know Shepherd. I met him in the swamp.
So you're also a mud person.
Yeah.
And you
Insight check.
Yeah. Yeah, you can roll insight.
18.
He's not lying. He's just kind
He's
of
just
stupid.
weird. He's just dumb. Listen.
He's just weird. I'm from the mud, and I met Shepherd, and I fought stuff, and here I am.
Okay, yeah, so you got like a promotion. You or is your name Guide? But you work here helping people?
I don't get paid.
Oh, you're just nice.
Yeah, I'm just here, like,
Okay.
Shepherd was helping people in the swamp, and I heard a lot of people have trouble here, so I decided to, like, be, guide and set up here.
Fascinating.
knocked off the stew. We have Shepherd at home.
Are you also part of the same what is it, church that Shepherd's a part of?
I didn't know Shepherd went to church. Does Shepherd go to church?
I've just heard of the Church of Eldath.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Have you though?
The Bell Tower Inn is a church of Eldath. Or at least used to be, I guess.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, big symbol over the top.
So have you been to the city?
No. No, I have not been to the city because I decided to help the weary mud people here in the abyss.
By yourself?
I have my stew and my music to help. I assume the playing of my music is what helped you to find your way here to
Oh.
me.
Oh, it doesn't summon like any guys to help you?
Huh?
Like your flute doesn't summon anybody?
It summons I guess it doesn't summon, but it helps guide the mud people through the abyss to find me.
Maybe something somewhere made me think that playing music summons people. Well, yeah, and I guess it did.
Yep, your flute. You must be magical because it was playing while you were sleeping.
Was it?
Like I heard it. Yeah, it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
why
fun.
that's why we came here. We came here because we heard your beautiful
right.
tunes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Thank you.
I think Dee's rubbing off on Ursa in a bad way. Just lie for zero reason.
No, there's a reason.
If you're looking for help, I have stew. I don't have healing potions, but I have some flasks. So that if you get stuff, you could put them in flasks. I could offer you some flasks in this
Some
trying
empty
time.
flasks, yeah. Another
Yeah.
thing I've always wanted, because I always need to carry more ale. So
I mean, I guess it could work for ale. Sure.
What were you thinking about it working for?
I don't know, like magic potions.
Oh, I see. So we can make our own magical potions, a la Shepherd.
Yeah, because he...
Yeah, he gives potions,
Potions.
He's a magical potion-y guy.
I don't know how to do that, so, but I do sort of take a flask, leave a flask thing.
So, are you someone who is so talented with performance that you have that the musical gods have blessed you with magic?
Ooh.
I can do some magic.
The musical kind?
I don't. I guess I use music as it's like a focus.
Got it. Well, mind if I take a look around your shack? It's just I'm really admiring the craftsmanship here. Like, I think,
course.
Shepherd's Cabin, obviously cool, but it's in the swamp and, like, a little dilapidated.
It's in the swamp.
Like, this is really, I am impressed. You've done a lot here.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's not as good. I mean, I know, yeah.
No,
anyway.
They're different, but this is, I think, in my opinion, I like this better.
Right. Like, this is a little bit more precarious to get to, but it's a lot less muddy.
And that's why then you need me here, because it's more precarious to get to. Magic! And he says magic, and then goes, and then like a few lights light up. He just casts prestidigitation.
Yeah. I would like to investigate this cabin.
Yeah, go for it.
-1. Good. Oh, good. That's a 1. It's...
A synthetic 1. It's badly built.
Lorelai, why don't you come here and look at this grain work? Like, he's matched the grain quite nicely.
With my +1, I roll a 7.
Yeah, what are you like particularly investigating?
Secret doors.
I'll give you with a 7. You think that this man probably lacks the craftsmanship to make a secret door, given
This
his
makes
sort of
sense.
inability to just do sort of basic woodworking.
He doesn't have any shingles on his roof.
No, it's just wood, just sort of stacked on top.
Right. I seems a bit advanced. Well,
So are you offering your humble abode for us weary people to take naps in? And maybe get a good sleep? We are tired.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, okay.
You could. You're coming from the grotto?
Yeah.
As far as I know, you could sleep here, but you'd wake up at the grotto.
Well, we'd take shifts.
Oh, right, because someone's got to keep looking.
Yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough because if anyone, most people do watches one person at a time. And so you look like you have a question.
How do you stay here then?
That's a great question. Thank you. Thank you for asking that. I, being an expert on the on the abyss, what I did was I built this cabin without looking at it for a while, staring. I went to the central cave and I built this, and then I looked away, which sent me back to the central cave.
Okay.
Right? And then I started to walk back towards my cabin, focusing on it. And I did that for about a month, and anchored myself to my cabin by sheer force of will, I think. So wow. I'm anchored here, but I think it would take you a month to do that, so I wouldn't recommend it.
No, I don't think we quite have that kind of time. You see, we have an old man we quickly need to assist, amongst other things.
Oh.
So, yeah,
But-
I guess maybe just, my other question, because I did have a second, is can we put soup in a flask? And how do we get out of here as quick as we can?
Flasks of soup. Just head towards the central cave. But yeah, and he like takes like a wooden spoon and takes these like empty flasks and starts just spooning stew into them. And
Great.
And you guys have been given 3 flasks of stew.
Perfect. I do love stew.
So you can rest here if you want. Just I would like maybe a just a quick one, because then all of you can sort of stay looking at the thing. It's just you've come this far. It would be a real shame to mess up your focus now and get sent all the way back.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah. I know Dee usually needs to take a few naps because she's old, and so I'm happy to let Dee come in here, and I keep an eye out.
Let's just go.
Okay.
Let's hit the thing first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would recommend getting to the central cave, because you're close to it, and then you get anchored there, and then you can decide where you want to go from there, and that way, if you lose your focus, you just end up at where you're trying to go anyway.
That's
Alright.
good. Okay.
Thank you very
Well,
much.
yeah. Thank you so much for the stew.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we will see you, and maybe we won't.
Most people don't come back to visit because I'm in hell, but
Yeah.
Do you need
that's
anything?
okay.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm great.
All right.
I have my purpose, and I'm doing it, and I'm helping people, and I'm guiding them. Just that's why I'm in.
Yeah.
So,
How do you pass the time? What do you spend all your days
well,
doing?
I play the flute. I make the stew. I'm trying to figure out how to play the flute and make the stew at the same time, because like Shepard,
Whoa.
he never stops, and that's very handy for him and his whole deal.
He's a stew operator.
Oh, you see him have a brain blast in real time, and he goes, I could make like a thing that sits here that holds the panpipes, so I could keep playing them while I make stew. Hands-free
Ooh.
piping.
I hear that's what people are really into these days. That's what.
Hands-free piping.
Yeah.
Piping hot stew. Piping pipes.
Boom. Yeah. You got it, Lorelai. All right. Well, how many people come by here every day?
Oh, definitely not daily.
Okay.
Because usually people show up in groups. I would say I get visitors. It varies, but I would say on average, maybe twice a month.
Okay, so people don't really go in and out of the city, between Glitter and the city, I should say.
They do, but they'll usually take the swamp.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
The easy way.
The easy way,
Some,
yeah.
Some people do come back, like if they rush to the city and they want to look at some of the other sites in the abyss, they might come back. But usually when people leave the abyss, they decide they don't want to come here again, which I get.
Yeah.
What's in that white building over there?
Oh, that's the Athenium. I haven't been there, but I have heard that it contains all knowledge. And I have also heard that you definitely should not go there, especially if that sounds like a place you'd want to go.
Oh, like it'd melt your brain if you knew too much. I definitely understand.
I think it might be something like that.
Yeah, I refuse to learn, so it's okay.
That might be fine for you. It might be fine for you then.
I see.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it for another time.
But yeah, I've heard it's one of the most dangerous.
So have you only gone to the central cave and the grotto? You did not go over to that weapon graveyard over there?
Nope. However, I do know about it because I am the guide of the abyss.
Yes, of course.
So I try to be knowledgeable about such things. It's a trial. You go there and you undertake a trial, and should you succeed, you will be given a gift.
That does sound interesting to me. Fighting McGee.
It's not fighting. It's a good name.
Yeah. It's a lot like
Like
God,
that.
where it just says what you do.
Yep.
Wait, did you come out of the mud with the name God, or is that, your chosen name?
No, but I mean, like,
Call you God, yeah, I can respect that.
yeah. I just decided, to have a little bit of, like a subtle little nod to what people can expect from me
Yeah.
when they meet me.
I pick up what you put down. Okay, well, thank you, God. Did we have any more business with God? Or do we let this person go about their piping hot soup?
Soup's on.
Soup's on. All right, thank you so much, God, and gonna shake their hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep, thank you. Be safe out there, and I guess try to stay alive.
We will.
You guys leave guide with your 3 flasks of stew that you guys now have.
Flask of stew.
Any interesting ghosts?
It's possible that God is a ghost, but I don't think so.
Is Guide real?
I did shake their hand, so definitely corporeal.
I think it's gonna be okay. I think that they're probably just there to help. I think it was nice to meet a nice friend.
Alright, well, I'm glad you both made a friend. Let's go to the central cave.
I am so tired. I can't wait to sleep. We've done so much fighting.
All right. Let's get a con save from Ursa and Renee.
18.
All right. Passes from Ursa and Renee. Fail from D. And a D20.
Oh, and it's also
please,
another 2
from-
on top of that, so it's 20.
Yep. From Jord.
Yes, a D20 from me will net us.
So how many hours was it between Glitter and the Gem of the Grotto?
You guys are spent a while. It's getting to be quite late in your adventuring day.
Because we took a long rest after
In
the
Glitter.
grotto gem.
No.
after the grotto gem.
We took a short
didn't?
rest.
Short.
Huh?
So
It's
that's
been a long time.
Yeah, you guys have probably been up for getting on to 20 hours now. You have 1 more hour to go. However, you do see something up ahead. Dee and Lorelei see someone wearing gleaming armor with a blood red cape fighting off a horde of these demons. You see 8 of them surrounding this guy. And you also notice that he is swinging a pretty large greatsword around
Oh my.
with just one hand. His other hand appears to be empty.
Wow.
I need to get a closer
Well.
look. I need to get closer.
He seems like he has it in hand.
I got so many questions, though. I just want to meet this person.
Okay.
Alright. So, you guys rush over, and we are going to go ahead and roll some initiatives. Alright. So, Lorelai, you are rushing up and will be the first to act here.
Yep. And I just say, remember, go for the eyes. And
And also
I'm
don't
gonna
stop
try-
looking at the tower.
That's
So, yeah, so right now it's Dee and Ursa who have focus on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Well,
I will
cool.
be dropping this concentration once I get my hits in.
Yeah, I'll pick concentration up for you after I attempt mine. So I'm gonna try and shoot the eyeball with my bow for one.
Yep.
Oh, no, I saw it flip onto its side. 13.
A 13 just misses.
Okay, but I can go again.
Yes, you got your 2 shots.
And so I shall. 12.
Shot number 2 also misses.
Utter pain. Okay. With no necessary bonus action right now, I will start concentrating on the tower.
All right. Audit over here is going to fly to there, and you see it whip up a gust of wind blasting across this individual, who's going to make a strength save. They roll quite badly. And fail with an 11. And take 15 damage. And that is that turn. This mouth here is going to try and bite at him. A 17. You see that it looks like it's about to hit, and then this person uses his reaction, and this takes a swing with the flat of the sword, and deflects the bite. And so that's that one's turn. This nose here is going to try to attack this guy as well. Hits with a 22 for another 9 damage. The eye is going to command the mouth to attack again. Hitting with a 22, with a 20, sorry. For another 9 damage. And then this nose is going to step up and try and boop. And miss. D, it's your turn.
Alright. This isn't something that I really need to take my concentration off for at the moment. I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar on this eye between the river of lava and the pond of lava that he has yet to act. You guys hear sounds of bells and music of the angels as a small Vanta black point in space appears, and beyond it you see uncountably many eyes as suddenly from that spot dome of zero light appears centered on the eyeball.
Yeah, it's about that big. That's not exact, but...
Yeah, 20 by 20.
Whoa.
No, it's 40 by 40.
Oh, 40, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this, you guys can't see into this. It looks like staring into it is just like staring into nothing. And I think nothing happens immediately.
Though, Lorelai, you just hear a bunch of whispers and slurp noises coming from this sphere.
I don't like that. I don't like the slurping.
Anything else, D?
No, that's all for now.
All right. This mouth is going to head over and try and bite this guy, hitting the 23. Take some damage. 7 of it. And then it's Ursa's turn.
Yeah. I will go to... I have just enough movement to get to this mouth. And I'm gonna smack him around with my sword.
All right.
The first hit is a 19.
You notice as you run up that there are a bunch of fragments already on the ground around this guy.
Oh my god.
And one of them is glowing for you.
Whoa. I don't touch that.
Oh, careful.
Okay.
So many... Oh my. Hers is getting hot and bothered, but not necessarily in a sexy way. Just, oh my, I'm so impressed.
All right. Yeah, a 19 will hit.
Yeah. So that right there is 15 damage. And then if he is still up, I am once again going to try to do that paladin thing. Where I take, what is it, -5 on the attack for an extra 10 points of damage. I'm trying to...
Oh, yeah, great weapon master.
Great weapon master, yeah, because I know these guys are pretty squishy. So I'm going to come at him again. Does that...
With a 13 to hit.
A 13 to hit?
13 hits.
Yes. And so that right there
20.
is...
25.
Did it come out? Ah, yes. And then an extra 10.
Yep, so 25 damage.
25, and so for a total of 40.
Yep.
Yet again.
Yep. That one had a bad time that turn.
And
can you go ahead and, while you're up here, go ahead and make me a perception check?
gladly.
Now that you're closer to the fight.
And then also +2 to that, so 12.
Okay, 12. You notice, one, you know that, traditionally speaking, wielding a great sword is like a two-handed affair. And so you're like, not using the offhand, that's weird. And you notice it's because he doesn't appear to have an offhand.
Awesome.
Looks like his hand is severed at the wrist.
Man, this person's so cool.
Alright, this eye back here is going to do a tentacle wiggle and command the one next to Ursa to try and bite her.
Ugh.
With a 15 is going to miss. And now it is this individual's turn. He is going to take a swing at the nose directly south of him with his great sword, hitting with a 23. You see his sword alight in radiant energy, and the nose takes 32 damage.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
And then he will swing again. Hitting, this time without any extra sauce for 13. And then he will swing again.
3 times? Oh my god.
But misses with a 13.
Oh my god.
Misses on the third swing. This one next to Ursa will go ahead and try and bite.
I think you already had them try to bite me.
Yeah, that was the eye command.
Oh, and now it is making its choice.
This is now its own turn.
It wishes.
Yep. It does. Renee is going to just start to move closer. But she can't make it further than that. She'll dodge, because she's not great on hit points. Lorelai.
Yep. I want to try and shoot that eyeball again, please.
All right.
And so
so that one you can't see anymore, but you can shoot the far one.
Okay, yeah, the really
Yep,
far
that'll
one.
hit.
Yeah, I will do that. Great.
Yep.
So 15. All right. So we got a base damage of 9.
Yep.
Dreadful strikes is once per turn.
Mhm.
Additional 1 point, so 10. And then that's a D6 for my
Yep.
acid. All right, great. 14 damage on the far eyeball.
Brilliant. Yep. And you have a second shot.
And I shall, in fact, try it again. 17.
Yep.
All right, so this time we're going to do another 9 and then another... Okay, so 11 for a total
Nice.
of 25.
Yep. 2 solid strikes as these arrows just are stuck into its giant eyeball.
Ugh.
The audit is going to continue to surround this guy and do a helix strike. Missing badly with a nat 1. Then this one of the mouths next to this guy misses with an 11. The nose next to him hits with a 22. 7 damage. Then the eye over here takes that 8 damage.
8 points of cold damage, and we'll see if it stays in there or not.
Yeah. It is not difficult terrain, right? I don't think so.
Nope, it's just impossible to see within.
Alright. So, yeah, it's going to move to there.
Ugh.
And then to there. And then it will go ahead and command this one. No, this one, yes, it has had its turn. It is going to be commanded to try and bite Ursa. 18?
That hits.
I think. All right.
Right on the nose.
Not your nose.
For 8 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Then the nose next to the guy is going to try and get him right with a nose and miss. And then it's Dee's turn.
I can't help but notice that I'm the only one focusing on the tower, so I guess
Sure
that's
are.
my life
I
now.
think Lorelai
No, I
is
am-
ending her turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I neglected to mention last time, but retroactively, yeah.
Yeah.
Focusing on tower.
Lorelai, you got it for now?
Yep.
Okay. I do notice that my spell slot did prevent any fun reaction things for a round, but it's no longer needed, so I'm going to undo that Hunger of Hadar.
Yep, you see this massive field of inky black just collapse down to a point and vanish.
I have a very funny idea. It might not be good, but it's very funny. I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound on the Distant Eye.
What does that do?
Okay.
Enemies abound. You reach into the mind of one creature you can see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw. A creature automatically succeeds if it's immune to being frightened. On a failed save, the target loses all ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends, and the spell can last up to a minute. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success, but if it loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe, it might start telling things to do.
Mm-hmm.
To do some
Yeah,
attacks.
that's really smart.
All right,
That's fun.
Yeah. And it fails
Turn
the
them
save.
all.
So yeah,
Ooh.
you see like
Whoa.
a look of panic on it. All right, and then this mouth here is gonna try and bite the armored gentleman and miss, and it's Ursa's turn again.
I am once again.
I will say, don't hit the far eye.
Don't hit the far eye. I shall not. Can I move to here without provoking attack of opportunity because I'm still within the range?
Sure can.
I want to
Yep.
hit the eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack it around for a 24
Yep.
for 17, and then I'm gonna do my own little smite, my own little silly little smite, and it's a second level. So
Alright.
we're just gonna start pushing buttons.
48 smite.
16 plus 17, which that's only for the first hit. So we're at 30.
It's still up.
33.
33.
Yep. I'm going to hit it again. Oh, I don't think I'm going to hit it again. 11?
No, you're going to miss
All
on the
right,
second.
well, at least I smited. Ha ha ha.
All right. This eye has enemies abound, meaning it can't command anything. It commands allies. It perceives nothing as an ally.
Well, I mean, that works.
Yeah.
So enemies abound, hurting all creatures. All right, it's just gonna go here and try and hit the nose. It's just gonna try and slap the nose.
Does it get advantage on the attack?
No. It misses with an 8.
Tragic.
And then it is this guy's turn. He is going to keep attacking this nose. Missing on the first, missing on the second, but hitting on the third. And he will go ahead and do a smite, though you don't see the sword glowing quite as brightly this time, as he doesn't put as much juice into it. For 24, actually a little bit more than that, 28 damage, the nose drops.
Woo!
Nice.
And an unattuned fragment dropping with it. Then it is the one next to Ursa, who will try and bite Ursa, hitting with a 20
Rip.
for almost maximum 15 damage there.
Ooh.
Wow.
Renee is gonna close and help.
And I am bloodied because I
she's
know
gonna try
that that means something to you.
Yep, she's gonna try and hit the eye. She'll just barely get it. For 14 more damage. It's still alive, but barely. And then we're back to Lorelei.
Okay. Well, suppose the best course of action here would be to I'm gonna just kind of scooch maybe a little more this way so I make sure that I definitely do avoid Renee.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try and shoot the other eye that's not.
Yeah, the near eye.
Yeah, the near eye. All right. 22.
That'll hit.
Great. So there's 12. That's maximum. Plus 1, 13 plus another one for 14
It's
damage.
enough to finish it off.
Yeah.
That one drops another unattuned fragment and then melts into flesh.
Okay. And then there is a guy. There's a chomper, the closest one to D behind the man that I want to try and shoot.
Yep, sure thing.
Okay. With 23.
Yep.
Alrighty, well, let's go again. Now, this time, that's only 7 to start. Alright, so another D4.
You get it on this one. Yep.
Okie dokie. Yay. So, it's just 1. But that's 8, and then the D6 becomes another 1 again. Okay, so 9.
Yep.
Great.
This ear guy is going to try and hit Armorman and miss. This mouth that just got shot will try and bite armored guy and get a nat 1 and miss. This nose is going to they're just surrounding him, just trying to bash into him. He will use his reaction to parry the 20, and then it is D's turn.
D is going to Lorelei.
Yep, I'm concentrating.
Cool. Drop concentration on the tower, but not the spell. Actually, question. Can I concentrate on both? Okay, cool.
Absolutely, because I don't want to make spellcasters useless in the abyss.
I'm gonna take a shot at the mouth next to Ursa with an Eldritch Blast for a 24 to hit.
All right, that'll do.
It takes 9 points of force damage. How's it looking?
It is looking still alive.
Let's see if
Bloody,
we can
but
change
alive.
that. 16 to hit.
Yep.
Another 9 points of force damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then refocusing.
Yep.
All right. The mouth next to the guy is going to try and bite him. That'll hit with a 25. He takes 8 damage.
Nice.
And he is now bloodied.
Oh.
Ursa.
I'm going to hit the mouth in front of me. That hits.
That'll hit.
So 20 damage to start. Is he still up?
No.
Haha. In that case, I still have another
Drops
attack.
an unattuned fragment. I think you have 2 more attacks.
I do, yeah. So I'm going to
dropped
go.
something, yeah.
Which is there a mouth next to me that looks worse?
Yeah, the one up here looks a little bit worse.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll another perception check real quick.
Please don't step on a different fragment that's
That's
yours.
a 14.
You notice as he's fighting, it also appears that his eyes have been gouged out.
God.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll be like, heads up, ally on your flank. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna hit another mouth. For 19 to hit. Here's some more damage. Is that mouth still up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it again. Doing the great weapon. Ooh, I don't hit that because I tried to show off. I don't think I would hit anyway.
Nope.
Okay.
Wouldn't have hit anyway, so perfect time to have used it.
Yeah. And that's
All right.
that.
I here is gonna scoop. Actually, sorry, does it make a save at the ends of each of its turn? Yeah. So let me see if it saved at the end of its last turn. It did not. It is going to head over and try and hit the ear. And it does. It's going to hit the ear with its very good high damage tentacle slap. 4 damage to the ear.
Such damage.
This guy is going to stay focused on the ear that he's got in front of him. Missing with a 13, missing with a 13, missing with an 8. Unfortunate turn for him as he's just surrounded and swinging. Renee will also close and she'll attack the mouth because that's the only one that she can hit from where she is. Misses with an 8. Lorelei.
All right. I'm gonna move on a little bit closer to Dee's level, just in
Okay.
case. I don't know.
You
Here
notice-
seems fine enough.
You notice that one of the fragments on the ground is glowing for you as well.
Okay, I'm gonna avoid that like the plague, and I'm gonna shoot the far mouth that's closest to Dee behind our new friend near Ursa. Hopefully,
Yep.
14.
14 hits.
Great. Okay, so that'll be 8 base. First time this turn, 9, and 2, 11. Okay, so
All right.
11 to the mouth man.
Yep.
Still up, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Your Dreadful
All right.
Strikes really likes 1 point of damage.
Yep. And a 12 exactly hits a mouth.
Oh, delightful. Okay. So that's another 8
Another 8.
damage. And then just the blight will be 3. So
Another
a
11.
second 11.
All right, that one is bloodied now as well.
Goody. Well, ish.
All right, the ear is going to try and hit this guy. 19, he'll use his reaction to parry it. This mouth is going to attack Ursa. Hitting with a 20
That does hit, yeah.
for 8 more piercing damage.
Okay, I don't look good. I don't look good at all.
The nose is going to attack Ursa.
Oh.
Missing with an 8. D, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, my king.
King don't look good.
Your Majesty, would you rather some help now, or would you rather me get you up from unconscious states?
Now,
Okay.
please.
Dee's gonna drop her last 2d6 of healing light onto the king.
I'm out of juice. Don't die.
I got a potion on me if I do.
I'm not. Don't worry.
And then that's her bonus action. Then she's going to use her action to do some attacks on the ears. First one is 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Next up is 21 to
21
hit.
will hit.
Okay. That'll be
Blast this bad
8
boy for
points
8
of-
force damage.
Yeah.
Alright. This mouth here is going to attack Renee.
Ooh.
Crit.
Can't do anything about that.
For 19 damage, putting her at 1 hit point.
Oh.
Alright, Ursa.
This mouth is still looking bad, yes? The upper mouth?
Yep.
I
The upper mouth.
I will hit the upper,
the upper
mouth.
palate.
With the -5. Will it do what I want it to do? 12 does? No, it's 10. 10 doesn't hit.
10 misses.
I'll do the same thing.
Yep.
That should hit.
That
That is
will
a,
hit.
let's see, 18 -5, 13.
Yep. You gonna put any mustard on it?
No, I'm out of mustard. Just ketchup.
right.
So 22.
22. Alright. It's badly hurt, but still alive.
Dang it! Alright.
This one here is gonna try and hit the ears and miss. And try and save. It, I think, now breaks out of it
Yep.
at the end of its turn.
Yeah,
Right.
just barely.
Alright, armored individual is going to Ursa, go ahead and make me another perception check.
That perception
going
check
to
is
attack.
12.
10. Okay, 12. And then make me a knowledge religion check.
Okay. 8.
8. Alright, you see that he has a holy symbol on his chest.
Okay.
Alright, he is going to attack the ears. Crit.
Nice.
He will indeed put a little bit of mustard on this one. 'Cause so hard not to.
Oh
He hits
my.
the ears for 52 damage. You see the sword just start to alight with immense holy energy
Wow.
as he just slices down, and the ears just lose all constitution. They're just done. It drops an unattuned fragment. His second attack will be at the mouth up here. He crits again.
What?
I guess he's been saving that up.
Dramatic tension, you know.
And that one also drops after taking 18 damage.
Does he get to hit again, or is that a great weapon master versus paladin thing?
This is no. He just has 3 attacks around.
He has 3 attacks.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he has the same feat I do.
No, he just has 3 attacks. And then a 24 to hit the nose. He'll put just a little bit of mustard on this one. 2d6 plus for 23 damage to the nose. That is his turn. Renee is looking in bad shape. She's gonna dodge. Lorelai.
Okay.
Not gonna disengage and fall back?
No, she wants to stay up there to
Impose
impose disadvantage.
keep on moseying, so I feel like I got a clear shot at that eyeball.
The eye's a good thing to
And-
target again.
Yeah, I know. I think I found that out. 9's gonna miss,
9 will miss.
but I will try again. Oh, that is a natural 20 plus 7.
Yeehaw!
So that means you get your extra acid damage. So your total damage here is going to be 2d8 plus 2d4 plus 4d6.
Okay, let's play the math game.
7.
Another 7. Okay, so we're at 14. So
Then
now
2d4.
2d4 for the strikes.
Yep.
Copy. For
Another
another
7.
7. Hey!
21.
7.
And then 4d6 acid.
4d6 acid. Okay, well, 17.
17. That finishes off the eye.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it drops an unattuned fragment, and you still have... no, that's it. You missed on your first shot, and then
Yep, I
very
did.
much hit on your second shot.
Sure did.
All right. Nose is going to... move to there, provoking an attack of opportunity from Ursa.
Interesting. I will definitely attack it. Thank you for this opportunity.
It lost its ability to see where you were.
16.
Yep, that'll hit.
19.
Ouch. And then I need a Constitution save from the 3 in the fight, as it...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 16.
All right.
Ooh.
He gets a 13.
I think Renee's going down.
Renee goes down, because she only had 1 hit point left.
I like the little image you used in Roll20 on Renee. That's like, just kind of looks like someone has a really bad backache.
Yeah, that is prone and dying.
I see.
So that is 8 damage to Ursa and to this guy.
8 damage for me. Good. I like
Yep.
that, actually.
D. It's your turn.
I look at the situation. Your Majesty, if you would be so kind to put the potion in Renee's mouth since I used the last of my light on you.
Yep.
Upon your request.
Okay.
We're going to take some shots. We're going to take some pot shots, in fact. At the nose.
Shot. Yeah, my brain went there too.
18 to
Right.
hit the nose.
That'll hit.
Everybody!
Nose takes 13,
Ooh, 13.
points of force damage.
Still up, but looking real bloody.
22.
22 will hit.
8 points of force damage.
And the nose.
The nose goes.
The nose goes.
Before I focus back on the tower, is there anything glowing in the ashes for me? Okay, cool. Back to the tower I focus.
Yep. Then it is the mouth who is going to attack the armored guy and hit him.
Does it get disadvantage now that it can't see?
It appears to be fine within 5 feet of people.
Tragic.
He takes 15 damage, nearly max damage bite there. And it is Ursa's turn.
Alright, I'm going to put some of my lay on hands on Renee.
Okay,
I will do 5.
cool. She is back up with 5 hit points. And then that's your action.
Yep.
So then this guy is going to swing 3 times at the mouth with a hit, and a miss. He's going to put medium mustard on one of these. So his total damage is 45 on the round
Oh my
as he
god.
slams into it. Renee
It's still
will
up?
stand up. Yep. And dodge. Lorelei.
Okay. I want to shoot that thing. And let's try that now. So I'm gonna, for for 23. That'll hit.
Yeah, huh?
Okay. 11.
11. All right.
And again.
All right.
12.
Hits.
Oh, 12 hits on that one. Yay. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, well.
Big meatball round mouth guy. It's very
Yeah.
easy to hit.
That's true. Oh, okay, so 11 base damage, and then 12.
All right. D.
Do the focus tango. And I will fire. 23 to hit.
Yep. And that'll finish it off.
Cool. All right, immediately back to focusing.
Yep. And the last thing you see, D, as you look away is a glowing fragment drop out of it.
Wow, we're all getting memories.
Okay.
As the battlefield falls quiet, the sound of battle ending, you see this guy just stick his sword into the ash, use his hand to touch his chest on top of his holy symbol, and you see a bunch of healing magic course through him, his wounds closing up. He grabs his sword back out. His eyes alight with divine energy, at least his sockets, because no eyes. And he looks around. And he says, "Although the foul wretches have been cleansed from this particular spot, there are more to find, to hunt, to kill."
Question.
I say as I meander over with my crate.
Would you happen to be acquainted with Battle Braid?
He says, "Some time ago."
Yeah, that's what I thought. He said he was friends with a paladin who got real determined and started heading off to hell.
Did you wake up in the mud with Battle Braid?
Yes.
I like to think my voice also cracked in game. It's like with Battle Braid.
Yes, I did.
Ursa's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
No.
He decided to make his path elsewhere. Anyone who wants can make a knowledge religion check.
Do you want me to do that again?
Yes. Yeah, out of battle now.
Ooh, a natural 20, taking me to a 19.
Nice.
Ooh.
I have a unnatural 20, taking me to a 20.
I will do this for fun because I want to see if we can all do it.
Can we all?
It was a 3,
It's a
so
3.
no, not quite. But
No.
anyway,
All right. You, the two of you, you know who you are. Recognize, the holy symbol. Suddenly, you recognize it's a balanced scales, like a justice scales on a warhammer. This is the holy symbol of Tyr. Not your companion, your former companion, Tyr, but a
Are we
deity
sure?
name. Yes, Tyr. He is known as the god of justice, the even-handed Grimjaws, the maimed god, blind Tyr, wounded Tyr. And with such high rolls, you know that Tyr is generally depicted missing a hand with both his eyes gouged out.
they do seem like they are god tier. Yes.
Yes. So yeah, you know that this deity is generally portrayed missing one hand with both his eyes gouged out.
Is your affectation self-inflicted?
He says, "The god that grants me my power is the path, is the way, and I must follow his image however I can."
Got it. Okay. As a quick question, can you see if any of the marbles are glowing for you to help you on your holy path thing?
My holy path has been decided. I need not these trifles anymore.
I see. Well, would you do us the favor of helping us collect them? Because we still need these trifles.
I think we can collect these ourselves, D.
You need help picking up marbles?
Oh, well, I can't
Yeah,
exactly take my eyes off of the thing in the sky.
But
Well, we can do it in shifts. We can do it in shifts,
Don't ask the
like
person
we've been doing.
who only has one hand to pick up. Not saying that you can't, but just saying that I think why ask this stranger to do this when we absolutely can?
D like comes over to their majesty and like does a little bit of a whisper. I wanted to see if he would get any of the massive amounts of fragments he just dropped.
He looks at you and says, "Thank you for your assistance on this day. My name is E13. But my hunt is not over.
Well,
So
Thank you.
I bid you farewell."
Evren,
Yes.
would you care to accompany us to the mouth of the cave at least?
No.
We've been having really good luck about running into these things.
I think it's best we let them attend to their business. It seems like it's very important.
Yeah, let's.
I was just saying, if the path is to eliminate every single one of these things, then we would likely help them on that path.
You see Evren's eyebrows furrow and says, "Woman, do you think you know better than me how to hunt these creatures down?"
I didn't say I knew better than you. I just said that we've had good luck running into them.
Congratulations. They are numerous.
Okay, well, just for reference, how is the best way to hunt these creatures?
The power of Tyr.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Have a nice hunt. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
And he basically just, you see his eyes glow again. He scans the horizon and then just walks in a direction.
You know, they say never meet your heroes. And I'm not saying that person was my hero, but man, that was a letdown after having such high hopes.
Battle Braid did say he became kind of a dick, so...
Yeah, that kind of summarizes it.
Yep, I'm not going to let that Battle Braid said he became a dick. He wasn't the person that... I was gonna say Battle Braid fell in love with, but that's not an accurate assessment of their relationship, I think.
Certainly never.
Woman, do not make assumptions, woman. I can't believe that guy even said that. I almost lost my nerve, but then I saw that he really did take out all those monsters, you know, one hand tied behind his back and no eyeballs, and I wasn't gonna. I don't think where I am right now,
Yeah.
man oh man, one of these days we're probably gonna run into this guy again, and I might have to sock it to him.
In what violently? Because I think that he might
I mean, you
win.
could just put something in his sockets, like that works too.
Yeah, sock it to him.
Yeah.
Sock it two
Sock
of
it,
them.
two of them.
Oh.
You know what? That might... This is gonna sound weird to say out loud. Do you think if we gave him his eyes back, he would, like, his god wouldn't like him as much?
I don't know if gods work like that. Perhaps they'd lose some of the mojo, but in general, I think, you know, it's gonna take a lot more for it to be like he'd probably have to like break his oath to Tyr in order to really face severe consequences.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hate that guy now.
Just a rainy day thought. Let's go to the cave.
Yeah.
You
Is the
guys,
cave the next stop? Because I really do need
The cave is the
short
next stop.
rest. I'm limping
All right, go ahead
and keeping an eye out. I'll join the
Yep.
concentration. gang.
Okay.
Plus another 2, so it's 10.
10. 11 from Renee, 16 from D. You guys all focus and make it to this central cave after about an hour of walking.
Yay.
You guys have now been up for nearly 24 hours and are all a mix of spent, hurt, and tired.
Well, does anyone see anything? I guess I can see anything.
Yeah, it's dark in there. You see that it has this like large sort of arch opening
I cast light.
leading into it. Boop. You look inside. It is this like bluish gray stone, and you see a tunnel entering into this large pillar.
Okay.
Well, now that we're here, we're anchored, right? So we could maybe rest if we find somewhere safe?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I look in the box that I've been carrying for 2 hours now.
All right, in the box.
Oh, and how many fragments did we pick
Oh, that's
up?
right. We all need to
Oh,
do the fragment
yeah,
dance.
Yeah. So you guys picked up basically 10 unattuned, and then you guys all have safely picked up 1 attuned to each of you.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait till
I
we
look
can go to
I
sleep.
look at Hatchet and Renee and like, do any of these glow for you too? We have 36 now.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think I better consume that marble into my flesh so I can have nightmares.
Yep. Dee pops
Right.
it in her mouth.
It just vanishes. All right, Lorelai, are you going to interact with yours as well?
I'll wait until they're done, but I will do
All right.
mine. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's do them one at a time. Ursa.
Okay. A cell? Oh, God. You look out from the bars of your cell. You don't regret what you did, only that you were caught.
All right. Let's deal 1 to D. Not 11. 1. D, you have a vision as well.
Let's see. A ritual. Dee stands in the center of a runic circle of blood, chanting words she does not understand.
And Lorelai.
Oh, it is a plot. You whisper with a trusted friend. Power can be gained if one man dies.
Lorelai.
I don't know what that could be. Guess that's why I'm in jail, probably.
I mean, Ursa was in jail too. Did you guys, like, do a coup?
Oh.
This is possible.
Guess-
So we all tell each other what they were. I tell y'all mine.
Yeah, I told.
Do I remember what any of those symbols look like?
Roughly. It's all a little hazy. But these are your stories. So if at any point you decide, oh, those were the symbols, that's
Dope.
up to you, not me.
Dope.
Alright, so you guys, then you are like, okay, right, marbles. Then you open the box. And inside the box is a bag.
I open the bag.
Inside the bag is an extra dimensional space.
Yay!
And
how-
inside the extra dimensional space, it's a bag of holding.
Yeah. What's in the bag of holding?
There is a rope, a cloak, and a ring.
I pull these out. Do any of these items look especially strange and magical?
They all look. The rope looks really nice. Like it's a really nice silk rope. The cloak, is also like very silky and nice. Real good quality cloak. And then the ring is, is like made of like wood, and the inside of the ring is lined with white fur, and the top of the ring has engraved and painted a pair of like white rodent creatures like curled up with each other.
Ooh, rat ring.
I'm going to put on the rat ring.
Okay.
You
You put on the rat ring.
Who would like a nice cloak?
What was the the rope was just nice looking rope. It doesn't seem necessarily magical.
You're not sure.
The cloak is wooden-ish.
No, the ring
The
is wooden.
ring is wooden-ish.
The cloak is like silk.
The cloak is silk. Lorelai, you would look amazing in this, if I do say so myself.
I would love to try it on. Yeah.
All right.
Would you like to hold on to the rope, Your Majesty?
Sure. Should we be keeping these? This seems like a stash for Osiris's network.
Yep, which we are a part of, technically.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't...
And not that many people come through, remember? The guide said.
I read I read the language that was used to give us a drop. We went to the place.
Took
we got
the whole crate and bag of holding. So now...
Oh, right. Also, we have a bag of holding, too. Awesome. Anybody have any heavy stuff that they really don't want to carry around?
I mean, yeah.
I'm okay.
I got some chainmail that I don't need.
Yeah, you can dump some chainmail in there.
And an additional
where are
greatsword.
you? Where are you planning on resting?
I'm down to do it at the mouth of this cave.
Mouth of the cave.
Behind a
I would say
stalagmite.
Let's try like just a half hour up. I know it's awful, but also I don't want to wake up with my head in a mouth.
All right.
We'll take
So
watch.
you guys walk into the cave. It doesn't appear to go up yet. It is sort of this winding corridor, sort of like looping around after 10 minutes or so. It's very quiet in here. You don't hear anything moving around. Do you want to continue on or stop?
Stop.
All right. You guys stop and start to make camp for a long rest.
Both Lorelai and I are elves, so we can just take turns on the watch.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps, Lorelai, why don't you go first on this watch? Because I need to sleep.
That's okay. I understand.
All right, so yeah, Lorelai take first watch and Ursa take second watch.
Yep.
All right, so give me a perception check, Lorelai.
I can do that. I'm very perceptive, it would seem. Except for today, where it is a critical fail plus 6 for a 7.
All right, so
Wait, well, let me just make sure I'm not a little too lucky left at all. No, I'm not lucky anymore right now.
All right.
Okay.
Used all that in the gem fight.
Yeah, your watch goes by uneventfully.
Yay!
And you wake up, Ursa. Ursa, would you give me a perception check for your watch?
Come on. That's 20.
A 20. All right. You get up and you notice that next to the campfire that you guys have set up is like a nice wooden plate with a little lace doily and then like a little stack of like biscuits with jam in the middle and a little hole in the center. A little tray of about a dozen of those.
Ooh.
Huh. Okay, I would like to inspect these.
All right.
Or
Yeah, you can make an investigation
yeah.
check.
16?
Yeah. They seem like a plate of cookies.
Oh.
It's probably isn't Mortis tucking us in good night and kissing us on our little foreheads and giving us some biscuits. This is so funny. I am tickled. I am just right tickled.
It's tragic that Dee's not taking watch.
I know. Can I poke around?
You don't see anything.
Well, I have advantage against poison, so I think I'm just gonna bite into one of these little guys and see what works.
It's a raspberry jam. The biscuits are like nice and flaky with a little bit of crumbliness to them. Very buttery. They're very delicious. You don't need to make a save against anything. They just appear to be a plate of delicious cookies.
I eat all of them. It was like, I thought I would just have one. I was like, I could have one. And then I was like, okay, I could have two.
You're keeping watch for 4 hours, right?
I'm keeping watch. Yeah, like, what am I going to do for 4 hours? Not eat all these delicious cookies?
Yeah, that's one cookie every 20 minutes. That's not even that bad.
Not bad. And then, and I make sure I shake the crumbs off, too. No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, you're just left with a nice wooden plate with a lace doily.
Leave no trace.
And then when everyone wakes up, I'll just be like, look at this beautiful plate someone left us.
All right. Yeah, so you guys have woken up. You have gotten all the benefits of a long rest. Ursa has a tummy full of delicious raspberry jam cookies.
I'm like picking jam out of my teeth. You know how it gets in there in the molars? God, it's crazy that this wooden plate just showed up here with a doily, but it was here when I started my watch. Lorelai, did you see this plate when you went to trance?
No, but I like the doily.
It's really nice. Does this ring any bells for anyone?
No, just your standard sort of plate of cookies showing up in the middle of a long rest.
Question. Going by how paranoid Osiris is about quote-unquote Fae activity, and Chris, being the nerd she is, knowing a bunch of, like, little tales about Fae hospitality and stuff, does Dee have any, like,
Dee knows that it's possible that this was Fae hospitality.
Well, this could be Fae hospitality.
I'm not sure why the plates are a
thing that was selected, but we should leave a gift of equal platiness.
Yeah, does anybody have a plate and a doily in their bag?
We do have flasks of soup.
Guess we should take the plate and we should leave. Do we have any extra cups?
You have 3 flasks of stew.
This is true. We should leave.
I will leave this stew flask here.
Yeah.
Let's leave all 3.
Yeah, we have rations. It will be okay.
Yes, thank you for this beautiful plate, sweet admirer.
Like, we don't want them to think we're desperate, so no gifts like money, and a lot of times Fae don't really like that sort of gift. At least if this was Fae. I'm really not comfortable thinking about what we're dealing with if one of the, like, little fiendy things came and left this plate next to us while we were asleep. Not super fond of that thought, actually.
As if it was gonna bundle us up into some, like, puff pastry and bake us inside the lava.
Something.
A little appetizer.
Ain't that? Did anything happen when we rested with these items?
Nope. Not unless you take a short rest to try to attune to them.
Oh, I thought we could do that on a long rest too.
Nope.
Okay. We should actually give it 1 more hour, in fact, as we
Discuss what to do with these.
Cool. All right.
Just discuss.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys take an hour after the rest.
How much rope do I have?
This is
Is
50.
it 30 feet?
This is a 50-foot length.
50 feet. Oh my god.
Right. Do you have available attunement slots?
Yes.
D, you have attuned to a ring of warmth. While wearing this ring, you have resistance to cold damage. In addition, everything you wear and carry are unharmed by temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Lorelei, you have attuned to a cloak of protection,
Ooh.
giving you more +1s to other
Yeah.
things. And Ursa, you have not attuned to anything. However,
Yeah.
you have identified this. It is magical. This is a rope of climbing. And sorry, it's actually 60 feet long.
Oh.
It weighs 3 pounds. It can hold 3,000 pounds. And if you hold one end of the rope and speak the command word, which in this case is up, the rope animates. And as a bonus action, you can command the other end to move towards a destination you choose. It moves 10 feet on your turn and 10 feet on each of the turns. And it can fasten itself securely to objects, unfasten itself, unknot itself. So yeah, you have this useful magical rope.
Rope of climbing, you say?
Yep,
Cool. I found that in D&D Beyond and have added it to my inventory.
perfecto.
The rope has an AC of 20. It regains 1 hit point every 5 minutes as long as it has at least 1 hit point.
Aw.
Super strong rope.
Very strong rope. All right. Mm-hmm. And you guys pack up camp and continue on through this cave?
Do we want to go up? We should not go to that school. Or was it a school?
I think it.
Where all the knowledge is?
The Athenium.
Yeah, the Athenium, the
Probably not.
the evil library.
The evil library. But there's a trial.
That might melt, well, somebody's brain.
Well, no, not that. The graveyard of weapons has the trial.
Your Majesty, do you want to go to the graveyard?
I mean, I wouldn't mind to go take a look at all them pommels, but
It just feels greedy. We have so many good things. We can't. Again, I don't know how many great swords you can wield, but I can't wield, I don't think any, honestly, so.
What if there is the greatest sword?
I am your courtier. So if you say we're going to the sword graveyard, I am helpless but to follow your orders.
Hatchet, what do you know about the trial in the weapon graveyard?
I don't know much about it. I was planning on just beelining it to the city, but
Well,
I don't know.
you are here now, and if you wish to go on, it's not up to us to keep you.
No, I'll stick with you guys until we get to the city.
Well, then maybe we should just go to the city? Keep going?
It seems like you strongly would like to go to this city, Lorelei, and as your best friend, I am happy to oblige you in this inkling, only if you can pinky promise me that we get to come back down here and face off with whatever's in there.
Okay, I think we can do this because I would eventually one day like to know if the knowledge will melt my brain.
All right. Pinky promise. You got pinky promise
Okay.
me, Lorelei.
I'm ready.
I think Their Majesty was talking about the weapon
The weapon
pile over
graveyard.
there, not the library.
But I think Lorelei was saying that we come back down.
Oh, I
Two
see.
for
Face
one
off.
special.
I see.
Yeah.
2 for 1
Well,
special.
because we're not making more than one more trip down here. I
Well-
couldn't imagine.
I will say
Or we knock it all out now.
Oh.
I am really not fond of the idea of either trekking through an entire swamp and then the grotto and then here, or through the mortuary, the bone area.
The ossuary?
That one. I
Ominous ossuary.
I would like to make the ossuary a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Okay. So do we risk the trek to the swords or do we not?
Let us go to the city. Now. Because I'm gonna come back to Glitter at some point, probably. Unless we do manage to overthrow King High-Turd and I get to take his seat, in which case I will have to have an army go and get whatever that is.
Right, but we would have to go back to Glitter to report our success anyway.
Let us see what's down this cave, and then maybe we'll turn back. Maybe we won't.
Yeah, that works.
You guys continue through this winding corridor. After about half an hour of walking, you notice that the ground has become smoother. Like, before it was just sort of unworked natural cave, and it has become this sort of smooth stone floor. After about another 5 minutes, it has become this, like, flagstone, like, bricked floor. And after about another 5 minutes of walking, there is now a nice, like, blue-purple carpet running along the center of it, which has now become a very, very nice angular hallway. And after about 1 minute of walking there, you come to a large set of double doors at the end of this hallway.
If this ended up being a 5-star hotel resort situation and we slept on the rocks last night, I'm gonna be real mad.
T pushes the door open. Your Majesty.
All right. D pushes the door open. Let me actually get something, because I thought you guys were going to knock.
Yeah, I was gonna knock.
I was
but
thinking
D
of
pushed it
knocking.
open.
That's fine. It's fine either way. I have it prepared. I just don't actually have it in the game right now. So you open the door, and you see a really nice, like, study. And it has, like, bookshelves. There's a little fire. There's, like, a couch with a coffee table and a desk. And behind the desk with a pair of crocheting needles, you see an old woman, gray hair tied back in a bun, and she looks up from her work as she hears her door open. You see a warm smile cross her face, and she says, "Oh, welcome, dears. Please come in." And we will pick that up next time with Escape from the Dreamlands.
With Escape from the Dreamlands.
With Escape from the Dreamlands.
Well, I hope she does not snitch on me about all those cookies I ate to myself.
Oh, that could be a problem. Wait, Grandma's cookies.
But thanks for watching Escape from the Dreamlands. I'm going to read some credits to you now. But first, I need to tell you that we are now on TikTok and Instagram at Escape D&D Pod. That's Escape DND Pod. We're making some silly things on there, doing some cosplay, doing some VOD, and whatever else we're gonna mess around with. And we're gonna mess around, it's gonna get weird, and I think you should join us in the early days as we discover what our brand voice will be.
But, the point being, we like making our silly little show, and we wanted to reach a wider, silly little audience. So,
So why don't you tell your friends?
tell your neighbor, tell your postal worker.
Commission a skywriter.
Review us on iTunes.
Yeah, that is good too.
Have a nice day. Okay, here are the credits.
Yeah.
This podcast is edited by Selena Heinen and Chris Sterling. The module is by Ben Goldman. And this podcast is produced by Ben Goldman, Jordan Cox, Chris Sterling, and Selena Heinen. Watch us on Twitch sometimes, too.
You can listen wherever your podcast can be found.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.